up, y'all? Chargers Truther coming to you after Week 14. We just beat the Miami Dolphins 23-17. This was the biggest game of the season for us. We were heavy underdogs. Nobody believed in us. I didn't even really think we were going to win this game, if I'm being truly honest. But I always know that with Justin Herbert, we always have a chance. Obviously, we have a bunch of good players on this team. The defense played really good, shutting down Tua for the most part. I mean, there was a couple big plays. Holding the Dolphins to 17 points when this team, the Dolphins were 8-4, just beating most of the teams that they were playing. Obviously, looks like they were just gonna cruise into the playoffs, like one of the top teams in the NFL, even. And this was, a shock to the world, really, to come together and play some physical, dominant football on defense and on offense. Justin Herbert played a freaking godly game. This dude played insanely well. Just a masterclass of quarterback play, and I give a lot of credit to our offensive game plan or scheme or whatever. I think there was a lot of shorter passes, get the ball out quick. Smart little things that we were doing all over, from sideline to sideline, behind the line of scrimmage, short passes. There were some deep passes too. It was, obviously we had to get the ball out of Justin Herbert's hands pretty quick, or, go with some play action type of stuff, because this Dolphins defense is physical. Their D-line is mean. They had a D lineman, I think his name was Wilkinson, who was just eating up our interior D-line, just getting in every single play, it seemed like. But we came out with a 3-0 lead in the beginning, and we held this lead all the way through. We were leading the entire way through. I was afraid that we were gonna give it up in Chargers fashion, where we just, make some dumb move, and we almost did with Justin Herbert dropped the snap. My heart dropped, but thank God he was able to get it back, and we were able to close this game out. There was a final drive there where Justin Herbert went like 90 yards to, we end up kicking a field goal to put it 23-14, I believe, to put it at a 2-possession game, which was massive. We went like 90 yards, and there was like 3 or 4 third down conversions that Justin Herbert made, obviously the receivers too. And it was just massive, and it was just clutch. It was just all around good, just so good to see this happen for this team. We go to 7-6, and we are now in the playoff. We're projected to go to the playoffs now. After losing to the Raiders last week, it's freaking amazing to see this team do something like that and just show everyone that we're not dead yet. We're not just gonna lay down yet. We're gonna fight, and we have the people to make this playoff run. And that's very encouraging. That's very exciting. I'm very happy to do this positive, upbeat video this time. So here I'm drinking Victoria. This is Mexican beer. It's not the most expensive, but I chose it because, first of all, I like Mexican beer, and Victoria in Spanish means victory, and that's what happened today. We got a victory. So fill this up to the brim. Cheers. Oh yeah, that's a refreshing beer. This is why I like Mexican beers. They're not the most crazy, gonna all these hops and IPAs and stuff. This is just a chill, nice beer. I could drink this all night, all day too, especially if I was on a beach. Dang. All right, I'm gonna go to the stats. Justin Herbert, 39 for 51, 367 yards, a touchdown, 0 interceptions, took 4 sacks, and 102 passer rating. Again, I'm looking at the attempts, 51 throws. I think that might have been a career high, and 39 completions is a career high. Remember, I saw it on the ESPN or on the in the game. They put a graphic up. Played like a god. I want to see how many third down conversions he made. This guy, without him, I mean, defense is great, but yeah, without Herbert, we wouldn't have a hope in hell. Obviously, Justin Herbert played one of the greatest games I think I've ever seen a quarterback play ever, ever. I swear to God, great, one of the greatest games ever. So enough said right there. Justin Herbert might as well have a freaking statue erected of him. Of course, you got to win the Super Bowl for something like that, but dang, dude, this guy is amazing. Just amazing. Okay, going to go to rushing. Austin Eckler, 15 carries, 45 yards, 3.0 average. I expected a little more. I mean, he was running it hard. He had a couple of good runs. Joshua Kelly, 4 for 29, 7.3 average. He broke off a 22-yarder. I like Joshua Kelly running the ball a little bit more. Joshua Kelly seems a little more strong. I don't know, to keep the momentum going. He gets more yards. I don't know what to say. I don't know how to describe this, but I like Joshua Kelly running the ball a little bit more than Austin Eckler. Both of them did pretty good. Overall, we ran it 23 times for 82 yards, 3.6 average, and a touchdown. Hats off to Austin Eckler on that fourth down goal line touchdown run right before halftime. We needed 1 yard. He got stopped, and he kept going. His freaking legs, little legs that are thick as hell, just propelled him in a second effort to get into that end zone. That was just incredible. Hats off to you, Austin Eckler. Hats off to Josh Kelly. We want to run for 100 yards, but you know what? I don't know what else to say. This team just isn't built to run the ball. Hopefully next year we are. I really don't know what else to say. Hats off, I guess. Good enough. It was good enough. We got the win. Receiving, Mike Williams, 6 receptions, 116 yards, and a touchdown. That beautiful throw and catch. I think it was the first touchdown we scored to go to 10 points. Over the top, into the back. Beautiful. And a huge deep ball. Mike Williams played amazing. So good to have him. This guy is a huge player for us. Keenan Allen, 12 receptions, 92 yards. These two combined are just deadly. Mike Williams is the deep threat, the jump ball type dude. He's more than that, but that's his specialty. Keenan Allen is the ninja. He finds the open areas. He gets the short passes, He might not have the speed that he once had or the, strength or whatever he once had, but he has the knowledge. He has the skill. He has the ability to just get open. He just does. And we needed these guys. They came up huge for us today. Austin Eckler, 8 receptions, 59 yards, 7.4 average. Yeah, he did great. 59 yards. Josh Palmer, 4 for 53. He had a big one on the sideline, deep one. Great to see. Great to see that stuff. Jared Everett, 5 for 28. Did good. Stone Smart had 1 catch. Josh Kelly, Trey McKitty, DeAndre Carter. Okay, gonna go to defense. Kenneth Murray, 7 tackles. I thought he played good. He should have had a pick, but did pretty good. The whole defense as a whole, how can I really criticize these guys? They held a very strong team in the Dolphins to 17 points, made Tua look not that good. When I was watching this game, I'm like, yeah, like, how are you going to compare Tua and Justin Herbert? You can't compare these guys. No disrespect, but Justin Herbert is just much, much better. He's just top tier quarterback. Tua is good, but somehow our defense was able to, we somehow knew what they were trying to do. Covered the middle of the field a lot. Put a top on the plays, on the receivers. Jasir Taylor, 5 tackles for 3 solo. Asante Samuel was huge. 1 pass deflection, 1 pass defense, really big, shutting down these dudes. Nasir Adderley was big. Alohi Gilman was big. Khalil Mack, he had 3 tackles. Kyle Van Noy had a sack and 2 tackles for loss. And Michael Davis, he got burnt. He tripped. He had 2 pass deflections. Besides that burnt pass, he played pretty dang well. Morgan Fox had a huge sack. Braden Fajoko, I think he did well against the run. Joe Gaziano, our run defense did pretty good. The Dolphins seemed like they had sparks in the run game where they were breaking off some pretty long ones, but Good to see our guys, settle down, not let things get out of hand. Our defense played really well, really well. Looking at their team stats, Tua Tagovailoa, 10 for 28, 145 yards, a touchdown, and a 65.3 average rating. Like, dude, we shut this dude down pretty much. I don't know what to say. Like, I'm sure he's a good quarterback but from what I saw, he wasn't that good. I'm just gonna say I would much rather have Justin Herbert all day, every single day. You know, that's all there is to say. I think we did great against these guys. They had explosive receivers, but shut him down. He only threw 145 yards, and one of them was a deep bomb, 60-yard bomb to Tyreek Hill. Great job by this defense. This pass defense played great. Look at these rushing stats. Raheem Mostert, 11 rushes for 37 yards, 3.4 average. Good job. Good job, rush defense. Good job holding these guys to not that many yards, in a below 4.0 average. At least Mostert. Tua had 28 yards. Jeff Wilson had 4 for 26. Overall, though, the Dolphins ran 19 for 92, 4.8 average. This is like the first time we've held a team to under 100 yards in a very long time, and I'm very happy to see that. Maybe it's because we were leading the whole time, but no, we really were stopping these guys run offense, and I want to see more of that. I don't know how we can keep this going, but damn, this is one of the best defensive games that we've had in a long time. But cheers to this defense. Cheers to this team overall. Wow. I'm so happy I witnessed that great game. Gonna go over the team Chargers future outlook right now. Again, like I said, we're 7-6. We have the tiebreaker against the Dolphins. We're only one game away from the Dolphins. Maybe we can even jump them. But this game, like I said in the past, we lost to the Raiders, so that was a game we should have had against the Raiders. I don't know how we lost to them so badly, and we just beat the Dolphins. Football is a weird game. It's a funny game. It's not all black and white, statistics. It's not like that. I mean, it is, but it also, a big part of it is not. It's mentality, it's intangibles, it's feelings, it's luck. It's a lot of different things, So today was just seemed to be our day against the Raiders. Just wasn't our day, I guess. So this game was one of those games we were expected to lose, and we stole it. We stole this game, and that's what we needed to do. We lost to the Raiders. That was a game we should have handled and won. This was a game we should have lost. We stole it. We won it back. And we're now back on track to make the playoffs. So happy to hear that. So happy to hear that. We are racing the Jets and the Patriots. I don't know if the Patriots, if they win, I think they play tomorrow, if they're going to jump us for that spot. But chances are that, I mean, what it looks like now is that we are going to supposedly make the playoffs. I'm not going to call nothing. Nothing is for certain with this team. Anything can happen, but like I said, Justin Herbert played freaking amazing. He didn't even have a turnover, no picks, no fumbles. If he can play like that, usually the way that we lose is by beating ourselves, by throwing a late pick, doing some stupid turnover at the end, and we didn't do that today. So if we can just continue this sturdy, sure, confident team, then anything is possible, really. So we're going to play the Titans next. Honestly, after watching this game, I don't see why we can't beat the Titans. I don't see why we can't beat anyone right now. Let's just be happy right now because everything is in front of us. If we just keep winning, we're going to make the playoffs. And, yeah. I said from the beginning, Tom Telesco should be fired if we don't make the playoffs. So if we make the playoffs, we give him another year. And when we win, we give this guy credit. Good job, Tom Telesco. You didn't sign anybody. You didn't bring anybody in. So I guess we give you credit for not doing anything, literally doing nothing. But if we lose, we're gonna criticize the guy. So this week we won. It's all good. Hats off to our players. Hats off to our coaches. Hats off to Tom Telesco. And wins are the cure. Wins are the cure. So we're happy to see this. We're happy to stay in this playoff hunt. Our season is very much alive, and we want to see Justin Herbert make his first playoff appearance. We want to make the playoffs. We haven't been there in like almost 5 years or something like that. So cheers to this. Cheers to playoff hopes. This might be a good year. Who knows what will happen? That's a Victoria. That's a victory. Once again, we have a winning record. We're happy about that. We have playoff hopes. We're happy about that. We won the game against a very, very, very good opponent. We're happy about that. Quarterback played amazing and didn't mess up. We're very happy about that. Defense played great. We're happy about that. A lot of things to be happy about here, guys. Let's go. Let's have a good night tonight. Or I'm recording this on Sunday night. So let's wake up tomorrow and go back to work, and let's just handle our business here. Let's get a game plan against the Titans, and let's go win that game. That's all there is to it. It's a good day. Good day. Great win. Best win of the season. Hats off to all these guys. Good to be a Chargers fan today. That's all I got. Chargers Truth are out. Thank you.